What's going on, bosses, capos, made men, made women, soldiers, Christian Hero Party Rental Mafia, man, back with another video. So listen, the first video that we dropped 2025 was about mindset. So now we're tapping in a little further, guys, and I'm excited because this right here, man, this is gonna help you start building the brand, the business that you want that'll allow you to buy back your time, man. So today, what I want to talk to you guys about is company culture. I want to talk to you guys about core values. Why? Because I took L's so you guys didn't have to. So before we get into that edition of Party Rental Mafia, man, as always, if you haven't, so you can start earning and implementing, go get that copy of my damage waiver in the description. Also, guys, what I do want to let you know about is I am offering a 8-week coaching program where you guys can jump on a call with me once a week for about an hour, hour and a half if I'm feeling good, and we can talk about your business. We can talk about where you at, where you're going, things that you need to do, because if we know where you at and what you're doing, then we can say, hey, here's where you need to go. These are things that you're missing that you need to implement. And then you're also gonna be able to learn from other people as well that's on the call. So if you guys are interested in that, check the link in the description, guys. Man, it's only $149.99 for the 8 weeks. You do the math, that's less than $20 a week, guys. So are you gonna let $20 a week hold you back from, like I said, guys, this is almost my 5th season coming up. So this is stuff that I didn't know that I know now going into my 5th season. You can get 5 years ahead versus learning and doing it the hard way like I did. So let's get into it, man. Core values, culture. Why is it important to have a culture? I mean, everybody is some kind of ethnicity, and each ethnicity, man, they have different things that they do in that culture, and you can kind of tell people are or what ethnicity they may be part of just by the culture. Now, social media and everything been able to be so accessible now, you're starting to see where stuff is just starting to blend, and it's not, you don't want to blend in with your competition, guys. Your competition probably doesn't have a culture. You want to establish that. Why? Because the people that you bring in, they have to fit your culture. And last year we brought in so many different type of people, man, that personally, man, I like all the people that we brought in, man, but as far as our culture and where we're trying to go, it just did not fit us at all. And so we're kind of lacking a identity by not having that culture. And that's the biggest thing is you want to have that identity. People want to know, hey, this is Let's Bounce Inflatables. This is how they do business. Us having a culture is allowing us for our customers to have a experience that is predictable. We want our customers to be like, I shop with them because I know that the bounce houses are going to be clean. I know the communication is going to be great. I know they're going to arrive on time. I know people are professional. I know they're friendly. You know what I'm saying? So they know that we put the customer first, that we have things that where we incentivize our customers. So establish that culture in your business. Inside of the coaching program, man, we dive a little deeper in, man. I'm going to share you guys our core values, man. And as you can see, Dylan, this is his. He started when we were talking about it at the beginning of the year. Why? Because I hit on our core values hard. Right? The people that you want to hire, they have to fit your core values. If they're going to excel and be promoted in your business, it's probably because they're doing things that fit these core values. If you're firing people, it's probably because they don't fit these core values, right? They don't have to be my core values, but what are some of the reasons when you're thinking about creating them, right? You only need about 4 or 5 things, 6 max, in order to create your core values. Mine is 5. And these are things of reasons why we got in the business, what we're setting to do in the business. So number 1 on my list, which is the biggest and a bit of personal, my grandpa, he died on my birthday a few years back. And at his funeral, people were just talking about, man, at his church, with his family, in the community, at his job, everything he did, he was being a service to others. And my dad was like, told my mom, said, hey, Shauna, somebody's talking to Christian. You know what I'm saying? And so it really resonated with me. So service is first on our list, right? We always do what is best for the client. We make doing business with us easy. That's the service that we're providing. We're always doing what's best for them, and we're making it easy. And then second on my list, man, is being intentional. Why did I say intentional? At Let's Bounce Inflatables, we're intentional in every aspect of what we do. That's why we've implemented these systems, right? We want to make sure that, hey, if stuff has to be cleaned, it's getting cleaned. If it needs to be delivered, it's getting done. Anything in our systems that's part of the process that makes doing business with us easy is why we have it there. So we don't want to be wasting time on the clock. We want to be intentional. We don't want to be half-assing nothing, man. That's not intent. So if the only way we're going to be able to hit our goals is by being intentional about it every single day that we come in here, guys. And I want you guys in your company to be able to reach your goals because you were intentional about those things. The third thing, all these things are big, man. It's ownership. Our crews are 100% accountable to our clients for their work. So office manager, office assistant, production manager, production leads, production assistant. We are all gonna take ownership over every aspect of our job, right? If it's cleaning a bounce house and you have to get in, if you're the person vacuuming, then hey, take ownership of vacuuming that bounce house and do it the best you can. When you deliver it and you're setting it up, take ownership of it. We don't want people that's on the job site and they're not taking ownership and commanding, right? We are the professionals. Even if we slack or we do something wrong just by being human or whatnot, we wanna hold ourselves accountable to it, 100% accountable. First, we wanna hold ourselves accountable. Then we wanna be able to hold our teammates, the people that's a part of our team, because listen, we are trying to grow our garden. And so next for us is teamwork. We work as a team, whether we're by ourselves doing something alone or we're doing stuff in groups of people, whether you're office and you're never gonna do what production does or your production and you're never gonna do what office does, we still have to come together as a team to carry out our mission, our values, and to be able to get our vision, reach those things that we are set for. So if you don't have a 3-year vision, man, I highly recommend that you start one, man. And so I'm gonna talk to you guys about that in a later video coming up to share with you like our vision and kind of how we see how we're gonna get there. I mean, in teamwork, I have an acronym on the board. It's like trust. It's like excellence. I can't remember what the A is for. I don't remember what all of them for, but one is like work. It's a whole acronym for teamwork. And then excellence, guys. We turn jobs down if we can't deliver a 10 out of 10 job. We never settle for a job good enough. We never just settle for, oh, that's just good enough. Yeah, that's okay. No, guys, excellent. Excellence is the level. If you're not trying to achieve that level, then it's not part of the core values right here, man. And remember, this is what we are hiring, rewarding, and firing based upon, man, as these core values and how people are taking these things on a day-to-day basis in our company. And then there's one that I adopted, a friend of mine. He says, have fun. If you're not having fun, make it fun. So it's not on here, but it's one that I like to just let them know. And I say it all the time. Listen, because man, we just got done cleaning a bounce house that had snow all on it, man. And it was 26-degree weather and it's gonna snow tonight, man. We had to make it fun. Not all parts of it was fun, man. It was cold. You couldn't feel your fingers, your toes, even though we had the proper equipment, you know what I'm saying? But it's part of delivering that excellence. We had to do it before the snow gets here. That way it wouldn't be sitting in the warehouse and that ice turn into water and then it start molding and mildewing the whole bounce house. It's a brand new op course, right? So we just wanted to take care of those things, man. So make sure that you are establishing these things, man, because when you are interviewing people, which we're going to be talking about, that whole system, this is important. Like I said, you're going to be hiring, rewarding, and firing based on these core values. Now, we do have a process that helps you where you go from recruiting and posting your jobs to conversion calls, like quick 5-minute conversion calls with employees and then potential employees. And then interview process, bring them in for the interview, and then positional agreement. We're gonna go over all of this, guys, and you're gonna be able to take this stuff and you're not gonna be able to make it like Let's Bounce. You're gonna be able to make it like whatever your company is, what fits you guys, because we all individual, man. We all want to win. We all have things about us that are different. And so, like I said, those are the things you want to lean towards. Like in my personal life, these things are important to me, man. Being a service to people out in the community, my family, my friends, being intentional with the relationships that I have with people and how I operate in those relationships, taking ownership of my actions, man. I'm not perfect. Everybody's not perfect, but just holding yourself 100% accountable, even on a personal level. Like for me, these are things that are important. Working as a team, you know, I'm married. So that's a teamwork. That takes commitment. You know what I'm saying? We have kids. You hear a lot of people say, hey, with kids, it takes a village to raise kids. That's teamwork, guys. That's teamwork and that's excellence. For myself, man, I'm holding myself to that standard, that high standard of excellence, even on a personal level, guys. So figure out what is important to you and come up with your core values, man, because this is what's going to drive your business in a sense, man, and make sure that you get the right people that you can set these goals, these expectations. You can share with them your mission. You can share with them your vision, and it aligns with them. So bosses, capos, made men, made women, soldiers, man, I'm telling you, this stuff is fire, man. This is the stuff that gets me excited, man. And I hope that it gets you excited too, because you're gonna look back and you're gonna say, man, I got this done right from the jump, and it's helped my business like a ton. Right? It helped us be able to identify who's good for us, who's not good for us, who we are as a business, man. So yeah, I'll catch you on the next video. Let's go.